I didn't like the person who said I smell bad. That's why Wrigley likes me. That doesn't even make sense.
They said dogs are more keen to
stench.
Stench.
Funk.
And they figured that they always sniff your crotch. They said on the episode. So I don't know what you're doing down there, but figure it out. Is what I'm saying. You ever use baby powder when you was like younger?
Baby powder on my
nuts.
genitals? Why?
You know they use baby powder on your nuts when you're a baby, right? So just calm down, first of all. While you,
I mean, I just don't know why I would do that. Just
because obviously your balls is hitting us with a certain scent.
Oh, so they don't get sweaty?
Yes. Takes away the moisture and the stench.
Yeah, you ain't never seen a black auntie or mama use baby powder everywhere? On the back of their kneecap, on the inside of their elbow shit, under their titties,
that's
on
just
top
so
of their titties,
smell?
in between their titties, on the back of their neck.
And so it doesn't rub, so it doesn't chafe.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was like for the smell of baby powder.
Baby powder smells so good. Have you ever smelled a baby? It's a weird question.
It's
a weird question.
Smell the baby?
Oh, sure, yeah.
yeah. Take that in.
It's less weird for me to smell a baby, probably.
Why?
Like a baby's neck.
Sexist.
No, it's just like maternal.
And this paternal over here. Like,
well, you guys freaked out about it. I asked the question. You're like, whoa, why would I smell my baby?
You didn't say my baby.
Yeah, you didn't say your baby.
To flip it on us real quick. Like, why would you not smell your baby? No, you said a baby, which is troubling. It's troubling.
I love smelling babies.
Oh, now you just took it a step further.
Yeah.
Just arrest her, boys.
Right in the neck, too. It's a really cute little roll.
You
seriously
sniff
try
babies on the neck? No, I'm not trying
If
that.
I know the child.
Like that.
If I know the child.
How do you know a child? A baby? They don't know
like
you.
if it's a stranger's child, I would not sniff the baby. But if it's my girlfriend's baby, I'm smelling that baby's neck.
Do you wait on the baby to be like, I like you? Or are you like, this baby cries, now I'm going to sniff his neck?
No consent. Just do it. Just sniff it.
Problematic.
I also wonder if like that's the case with all babies, or if you just have a friend whose baby smells real good naturally.
No, all babies. I've never really smelled a baby that I didn't like.
I'm not listening to this shit. Because then you're going to be the next person that says, oh, I don't think any baby's ugly.
I've never said that.
Okay.
But I will not
call it
comment.
ugly to his face?
Yeah, I won't comment. I'll just be like,
speechless.
Special baby.
Do you think that there are some cute babies, or
yes?
I just
on rare
don't really
occasion.
think newborn babies are cute babies.
I think that newborns are generally terrifying.
There are some cute ass newborn.
Very rarely. They're the exception.
That's what makes a baby beautiful.
He took his shit way further than you. These babies
Otherwise, their face, they're like a little fucking alien.
Yeah,
and
their hair hasn't really come in yet.
But
or their complexion, they're just kind of like.
What do the eyes have to say?
No jawline.
Yeah. No real structure there just yet.
Toddlers, they're like little humans. I totally get the adorableness of toddlers.
Toddlers are like little humans. Toddlers are pretty cool.
They're very cool people.
Toddlers are chill.
With personalities. I don't like a quiet toddler.
Yeah, but toddlers who have opinions, like, fuck you. You kind of just got here. Your opinion doesn't matter. But their opinions are funny. Their opinions are funny. They're like, okay, as long as you make me laugh. The moment they try to tell you how to do your job, you're like, whoa, chill the fuck out. You're 3. I will kick you down those stairs.
This sounds personal.
Okay, it got really dark.
Yeah.
There's a point at which a kid learns that they can just say no to shit. Mm-hmm. And like my niece and nephew, they're not fun at all because you're like, let's do this, and they're like, no, just to exercise that ability to say no.
Do you spank
and
them?
You're like, fuck you, you're a dick.
We're not doing it.
Like, don't say that shit again.
Let's play 2K. He's like, no. You're like, all right, I'm gonna whoop your ass now. You're gonna play me in the fucking video game.
Lay across the bed.
No, I mean, yeah, when kids start yelling no, the trick is just being like, fuck you, and walking away and doing whatever you're going to do. And then they're going to run up and be like, what are you doing? You be like, I won't play with you, fam, because I asked you back there if you want to play with me, and now you want to play with me. Get the fuck out of my face, because ain't enough room for you no more. And then they be like, man, come on, let me play. And then you be like, all right.
Parenting with Steelo Brim.
You're like, don't ever watch my kids.
I won't sniff them, I'll say that much.
Welcome to Wine and Weed.
Hey, welcome to Wine and Weed.
Hey, I am Chris Reinacher, a.k.a. the Connoisseur, a.k.a. the Clean-Shaven Maven. Recently shaved. A.k.a. the Goop in Your Gap.
We didn't know.
I know.
I'm like, me too.
A.k.a. La La La, a.k.a. the Elusive Moose, a.k.a.
Yeah.
Damn.
You knew baby daddy? Did
You
say
knew
that?
baby daddy if I didn't say that already. And with me,
Goopy
as
and Gap.
always,
Sterling Steelo Brim, a.k.a. S to the B to your vest to the Bree, a.k.a. is that third leg, no, that's just me, a.k.a. Concerned Father, a.k.a. Black Mamba, a.k.a. RP Black Mamba, a.k.a. Stevenson, a.k.a. your stylist, and last but not least, a.k.a. Uncle Elroy.
hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Energy
Yeah.
in this show.
And with us, not as always, but we have a very special guest today that will be helping us out with the facts and also just with the flow of the show, a very strong perspective. Friend of mine, strong black woman, journalist, and just an all-around amazing person.
Keep going.
Miss Kayla Nicole. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. What's my AKA?
That you gotta tell us.
Oh, I come up with it myself. So no one's actually calling you guys those things. It's
No,
just
no, wait,
yourself.
chill out. Oh, the disrespect. The
That's
people
an honest question.
The people are speaking and they're saying these names.
Oh,
We didn't make this up.
jeez.
Okay?
Okay, you can probably like Instagram comments or something.
Yeah,
Or
maybe.
DMs.
Maybe
Okay.
comments.
They're from commenters for the most part.
Yeah.
I don't even remember the origin of some of them, but some of them originate on the show.
I need an AKA.
You don't have any?
some. You never got any AKA. Who call you something that you like? I can't say that, but you can still say it.
Ew.
AKA
My
baby
boyfriend calls me
sniffer.
butt. That's
But
it.
okay, AKA
AKA
but.
butt.
But
That's cute.
is it any other AKAs? Your parents or your family call you something?
KK.
KK. That's my auntie.
But those
name.
are not nearly. Your guys were not real nicknames. I'm
My
sorry.
mom called me that growing up. Stevenson.
Oh really?
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes. Young age. Stevenson.
I can't tell when you're lying or when you're telling
I
the
am
truth.
lying.
Got it.
And that is a problem, right?
At least you tell the truth when you
I
called out.
I'm a Christian, okay?
Amen.
My job is to tell the truth, shame the devil. That's what I'm here for.
Yes, I've heard that.
Yeah. But Chris, on the other hand, is an atheist.
I'm not an atheist.
I'm joking.
We'll pray
I'm
for
not-
you. I'm just
It's
kidding.
an atheist. You're right. I'm not atheist.
I'm
an
in.
atheist.
You got to put the N at the end of it.
No, I just think it's too big for us to understand. So I guess it's agnostic is the thing.
Oh,
Just a
that's called-
doubter. Just a hater.
A
Wow.
hater.
Yeah.
That's deep.
A hater.
I think it's all too. Yeah. I think we're all trying to explain the same thing.
You
Yeah.
get
But
paid
I
to
don't
be a
think
hater,
we
though.
can figure it out. It's like dogs trying to speak English, you know?
Ooh.
That's
Yeah.
a
Did you
perspective.
see Skip Bayless, how much he got paid to be a hater on LeBron? He gets $8 million a year just to hate Chris.
He's great at his job. He's a really good hater.
He is a really good hater, though. He gets us talking. We're talking right now.
Yeah.
$8 million a year for that.
Wow.
You keep hating, so I'm saying, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But step it up.
I'm just
though.
not
Hate
sure
my way
that
to the
God,
top.
God is the person you need to target.
Yeah. Maybe start yelling more.
All right. I'll give it a try.
That makes the hate stronger.
Today we're drinking Camus Vineyards, a 2019 Cabernet Sauvignon. And we're
Smoking a
smoking.
little CBX, Tropicana. I want to sound sexy like you, Chris. You was using your sexy voice. So I
Oh,
tried to put
thank
mine
you.
on, you know. A little Camus, a little
I'm
CBX.
smoking Henry's Original. What is that? It's I don't know. So feels British. I don't know if it is, but feels like it. And they come in these little containers, but mine broke right before I left, so I don't really get to demonstrate the packaging. But I like the packaging. It was a good one.
It's a little guitar. I like that.
Well, that's just mine.
Oh, that's just yours.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
bad. I missed out on that. What's been up, though, man? I don't know why I feel like you been gone. You been gone?
No,
No? You been around?
I've been around.
You just ain't talking to me? So what's up? Fuck you then.
We talked on the phone like 4 times this week.
Oh, you right. That's cool. What about you, Kayla?
Is this your best friend?
This is an awkward question to ask right in front of him.
It's no
Kayla.
pressure.
You fucking asshole. Yeah, he's my best
He's
friend.
like, yes. You're like,
He's my best friend.
do you feel that mutually?
Oh, no. Okay. No.
Yeah, he's my best friend.
Okay. You guys really don't even like each other.
We do. We love each other, first of
Okay.
all. And that's how you know people don't like each other. When they start with, we love each other.
Yeah.
You're like, you guys don't like each other. They're like, we love each other. You're like, okay, they hate each other, actually.
No, we've been friends for like 10 years. I mean,
Longer
it's
than that,
definitely
dude.
one of my
Longer
best.
than that.
It's definitely one of my best friends.
12 years, right?
Yeah, probably longer
Like
than
12
that.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all go way back.
Yeah. I know this
Yeah.
dude, man. I know this fucking guy. Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
It is cute, right?
Real friends. That's rare.
It is rare. Do you have any real friends?
I do have a couple.
Do you want to shout them out on the show? Because I'll let
You know,
all the
my
other
shorty,
friends
you know what I'm
don't shout
saying?
out get mad at you.
Georgina, Bianca, Taryn.
There's one friend that's
There's like
like, I
6 more.
didn't fucking make it. That's what I've been up to, by the way. Is just watching.
Man, you a real
WandaVision.
Marvel fan now, huh?
It is crazy. I started the Marvel universe with fucking WandaVision,
Which is
and
like the
nobody
most
talks about
confusing
this.
thing to start with.
Everything kind of made sense to me. I'm sure there's a huge part that I don't understand. Around episode 4 or 5, I was like, okay, I know that the people disintegrating was a thing in like Captain America Civil War.
Damn,
or
you hate us. That's fucking. You mean Infinity
Are
War.
you a Marvel person?
I forced myself to watch all of the Marvel films during, major COVID moments, but I still don't really know what I saw.
You guys are really bothering me right now. It's really rubbing me the wrong way.
You're a big Marvel guy.
I'm not a big Marvel guy.
Big.
I'm a Marvel guy.
Big
okay,
Marvel
I don't
guy.
call myself a big Marvel guy. Just a Marvel guy.
Big.
And I am being offended right now by you guys speaking about WandaVision. No, but I salute you for starting with WandaVision. It can be very confusing if you have not watched other stuff, which you have not watched other stuff. But I was just thinking it also could be kind of cool because it forces you to kind of go back.
Yeah.
And invest in the other movies, which I think is a great investment you can do to your life and for yourself. She's shaking her head no. She's against me already.
I've already seen the Iron Man, Captain America, Iron Man 2, Thor.
There's so many more.
The first section.
Like old ones that look like old films. You got to go way back.
Wait, what movies are you watching?
I don't know. I thought they were old stuff.
No, MCU only. MCU.
What does that mean?
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay.
Only we live in that box right there. We're not.
So how old could it go back? I'm saying
I
early.
think 2001 or 2000.
Yeah, the quality of cartoon films. He's gonna freak out. The quality of cartoon films back then is not the same as now. It's gotten better.
Iron Man was really good.
It's gotten better.
Why is she saying cartoon films? First of all, let's start with this. This is live action, and this is all based on a true story.
A true story?
That Stan Lee told. It's a true story that he told, guys. It's a
based-
story. You're telling a story. Your parents are
Yes,
That's
yes.
what he did for a full universe.
Thank
he
you
told
for the
stories.
clarification.
Now, I don't think they're actually real, except for Thor. But but all the others are fake, and I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's interesting to other people that I'm new to Marvel. If I'm like, you guys, these are really good, and they're like, yeah, we know, you idiot.
You're so late.
Or if it's like, how exciting to relive, the unfolding of the universe.
Well, you think you're a critic. That's why you're like, guys, I'm giving you the okay now. And everyone's like, fuck you.
I
We've been
kind
giving
of
ourselves
am,
the
I
okay. Chris is like, okay, guys, I'm here, and I'm going to say the movies are
This is
actually good. They're like, suck our dicks. We don't care what you think. These are the biggest films of all time.
He's like, you're right.
But WandaVision was one of the best.
I didn't make it past episode 2. Yeah, I haven't finished
It's
it.
one of the best.
Damn, I got to keep watching.
You should.
I'm going to try again.
You should.
Oh, I loved it.
Why can't you get into it exactly?
Well, for the mere fact that I didn't know that it was connected to the other films. So that might help, number one.
Who started you on this?
I just watched it. On
How
my
many
own.
episodes of WandaVision did you see?
I think I'm on the second one.
Okay, because the first
You don't
one,
even try
you
for
got to
it.
get through. You got
But I had to
that
watch the
one.
first one, several times to finish it. I would turn it on and be on Instagram, and then.
But when are you watching it?
What does that matter?
Because if you're watching it late at night or something, then it makes a difference.
Really, I should watch it at the top of the morning.
No, I wouldn't
With
say
a
top of
coffee
the
and
morning.
paper?
I'd say you would carve out a space in between
Oh hell!
evening and
I don't have
night.
time. I don't have
Not
time.
middle of the night,
Mm-mm.
evening and night, where you're like, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and give myself a crack at WandaVision, and you know what? I think you would enjoy it.
Okay, I'm gonna try it again.
What are your favorite films then? If you're not watching
God,
Marvel,
I
what are
hate
you
that
watching out here?
question. I'm
We have
honestly-
questions for you.
I'm not a film critic. I don't have a favorite film. I don't think there's movies that I like.
Name one, go. Favorite one, go. Forrest Gump.
That's
we
hard.
know. Next
No,
one.
fuck. Okay, comedies. I like old stuff. Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
I love Forgetting
Okay,
Sarah Marshall.
that's cool.
It's
I
one of
used
my
to really
favorites.
love Mean Girls, but you grow up.
Mean
and you're
Girls
like,
is great though.
It's not that.
It's amazing.
It's good though. Once you've seen it so many times.
I've seen
it's
it at
like-
least 100 times and it's still fucking
I watched it
amazing.
You know
this
what I
year.
love? Jim Carrey movies. Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Oh, okay.
The Mask.
Okay. I was a big Jim Carrey fan, but I also was a kid. And I think if I watched those films over, I'd be like, I don't hate Jim Carrey. Truman Show is my favorite movie. So,
I love Truman Show.
Okay.
So
That's fair.
Jim
I
Carrey's
watched Liar
fan.
Liar this year.
Love
it is a
Liar
little
Liar.
over the top, but he's still amazing. He's just an amazing
He's
performer.
good.
Yeah, but Jim Carrey movies for me are like, no offense to either one of their stars, are like Adam Sandler movies for me. They're just like movies that you're like, you know what? There are going to be a whole bunch of them. These guys are good performers. They'll be funny.
Yeah.
They'll be funny, but I don't go in it thinking like this is going to be
A really good film. No,
I'm
absolutely.
like, this is going to be entertaining. Adam Sandler's going to be Adam Sandler, or he's going to just be an older version of himself. or whatever. And Jim Carrey's gonna just be big.
Or he's gonna be this version of himself.
Oh wow, that was.
Did I do the Adam Sandler voice? I'll work
good.
on it. I'll work on it. I'll bring it back.
I liked it.
Speaking of timeless media, let's get into the Dr. Seuss story.
6 Dr. Seuss books will stop being published due to racist and insensitive imagery. Dr. Seuss Enterprises told AP in a statement released Tuesday on the anniversary of the late author's birthday. Books by Dr. Seuss, whose real name was Theodore Geisel, remain popular. They have received harsh criticism over the years for the way in which people of color are portrayed. Some school districts have started moving away from the books, although they have not been banned entirely. So here's the details. The titles that are being affected are And to Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street.
Oh, not and I think I saw it on Mulberry Street.
That's the biggest one, though.
I know that
is
is
a really
big
big
I
one.
remember that one.
I thought Eggs and Ham was, but it's fine.
No, I'm saying the biggest one out of the 6 that were taken away.
Well, If I Ran the Zoo, McElligot's Pool,
See, who knows McElligot's Pool?
We don't care about it.
On Beyond Zebra,
Okay.
Scrambled Egg Super,
Okay.
and The Cat's Quizzer.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, Mulberry Street's the only one people were like, you
What
can
is
kind
that
of take
one?
the others, but Mulberry. Oh, that's the one. Was the big elephant? They got the Asian people in there with the eyes drawn crazy and shit.
The basic premise of that is like, I saw this, I saw that, I saw a whole bunch of things, and to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street. And in there, he's like, I saw a bunch of Chinese guys take an elephant up, and it's like, he's like slanted eyes guys from different countries. It's like, it's a little racist in there.
Gotcha.
So,
It
but
does
he has
say
so
that.
many fucking books, and
Yeah.
who cares about these 6 books?
Yeah, because people are making it seem like all Dr. Seuss books were going to be pulled when it's really just these ridiculous ones. And like you said, it says, which Geisel's first book, the And to Think I Saw It on Mulberry Street, shows an image of an Asian man depicted with chopsticks, a pointed hat, and 2 lines for eyes. So Dr. Seuss was out here drawing Asian people with 2 lines for eyes.
Yeah, he wasn't that creative. He was like, here and here. There it is. That is all that I do for the eyes.
I'm on a deadline.
No, but this is interesting. I'll tell you why it's interesting to me. It's interesting because instead of canceling Dr. Seuss, we've now for the first time, I think, said, okay, we're going to take the thing that we disagree with
That's wrong.
and get rid of that thing.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I don't know if we can look into other cases of people who have been canceled or things of this that have been problematic in the past and they've suffered from it. But have we ever thought about maybe we can just delete that stuff and let people move on from that? Also, Dr. Seuss is dead. A lot of kids learn how to rhyme and shit from these books. So you're, I guess, going to have to give up green eggs and ham. And I don't want to do that, Sam. I am. I don't want to do that at all. Come on, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
No? Did that joke.
I will not give up green
Green
eggs
eggs
and
and
ham.
ham. Thank
I will
you,
not
Chris.
give up them. Sam, I am.
But
Thank you.
no, I think that is it a world that now we start to look into the different things and say, okay, well, if this person says something in a song, maybe we just pull the song and allow that legacy on, or is it just that the living people have to suffer? Which I don't think they should. I'm just asking the question.
You're saying if he was still alive, you don't think this would have
No,
happened
I
the
think
same
he'd
way?
be canceled. I think if he was alive, it's canceled out of that.
You're saying if we found out that some of the Goosebumps books had some racism in them, R.L. Stine would be canceled. It wouldn't just be like, take Welcome to Dead House off the shelf.
R.L. Stine is pissed right now because he definitely has some racist shit in his books, and now you just brought it up on the show. And he's like, shut the
people
fuck
are gonna
up,
start
Chris.
digging.
And then I'm like,
over.
Encyclopedia Brown. This nigga wasn't even black. It's gonna just be all bunch of bullshit. But no, I just think that it's interesting to like take away the specific like actual property that you feel as though is problematic versus canceling a person. But yeah, I think if Dr. Seuss was still alive, I don't know he would get the benefit of the doubt. And they'd say, okay, we're gonna let you slide because blah blah blah. I think they'd be like, no, you gone. We're canceling you because there are other young writers who want to write, and this is an opportunity for them.
Dr. Seuss is just such a huge entity that it's
Right.
like it's not even that person anymore. It's
Yeah.
like something else.
Does
You
that
know,
matter
like,
to you?
Well, it's not a good comparison because I was gonna say it's like a movie. It's like American Beauty with Kevin Spacey. Like hopefully that movie isn't canceled just because
He's
Kevin
canceled.
Spacey's in it. But the Dr. Seuss is different because it all came from him, right? The writing and the illustrations. So, but yeah, I think it's okay to take some things out. Hasn't Disney Plus done some stuff like that? Take like one episode or be like, this episode was probably not the right thing to say, and they like pull it. I think there's a few
I
episodes.
think it's been some stuff on Disney.
I think there's even an Office episode that wasn't put onto Peacock because looking back at the Halloween episode, there was something wrong with it. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, but it's like it's 6 books versus like, one thing on one movie from one writer. I'm not saying I don't think Dr. Seuss should be canceled. I think I'd be going a little overboard being like, fucking cancel Dr. Seuss. But I'm also just saying like,
but what
6
is
different
even
books.
What is even canceling? I think we use the word so heavily, like cancel culture, and it's so negative, and we should stop doing it. But really, it's like a public slap on the wrist. You were wrong. Don't do that shit again. And then people move on. Who's really suffering? Who's really suffering from cancel culture?
Kevin Spacey is. Louis C.K.
So you don't think he's ever going to be booked again?
Michael Jackson. I
think he's never going to do anything ever again?
Who?
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey. I don't know if Kevin Spacey will get booked again.
Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez that's not even like, people have been on the fence with canceling him. I'm just saying,
but
like,
is he going to get canceled?
Kevin Spacey's thing is like a real factual thing that's documented. I think they're still trying to wait on developments from the Tory Lanez thing to give him an official canceling. But Kevin Spacey, I don't know if Kevin Spacey gets booked again because of how he handled it as well. He didn't handle it with grace. He wasn't as apologetic as he should have been. He didn't have any remorse. Then he started to release his own fucking content.
Yeah, that was weird.
And it was really weird. You watched it and was like, is this nigga still in character?
Yeah.
He was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Frank Underwood got fired, nigga. Does he not know? Why is he here doing this voice and doing it like, and talking to us?
Also, it's like somebody at that point, they should, but I think there's a lot of people in this medium version where like today the Mumford Sons guy supported a conservative book and people were like, Mumford Sons is canceled. It's like he's really not going to see any consequence. Exactly. If anything, he's going to get a whole new audience. There are people being like, I didn't listen to Mumford & Sons, but now
it's over.
Little Lion Man, baby.
No offense. In my head, I thought Mumford & Sons would have definitely been conservative already. I don't think of Mumford & Sons as a liberal group. I don't know. They might be. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I kind of feel like liberal groups are like, black people be like, yeah, we listen to that a little bit too. Mm-hmm. I ain't never heard a nigga once in his life say Mumford & Sons. You got to get the album.
Never.
Yeah, it's like, it was like indie folk. Like, so but I feel like folk singers are more like liberals, like hippies. And so I think you kind of expected those hipster guys to be a little more like, here's my indie music. Not like, it's not like being like, America, baby. Like, they don't have America songs, which like most country artists have America songs. You need track 4 on every album is an America song. I don't know if that's true.
I like country.
You like country?
Occasionally. I like a couple country songs.
I'll hit country every once in a while.
Country's good writing. Country is really good. Like,
yeah, it's really good love songs. It's like, wow, this is probably why little country white people are always married with kids and happy on a farm.
Propaganda for love.
You just grow up on love. Yeah, that's all you listen to. Meanwhile, we're listening to like, rap.
Rap is for love too.
Sometimes.
On what rap you listen to.
Sometimes it's not.
You telling me Trillville Some Cut is not a love song?
Absolutely not.
What it is, hope. What's up?
Can a nigga get in them guts?
Tell me,
where is the love?
Man, that was romantic as a motherfucker right there. I get down on one knee and ask my wife that. Can a nigga get in them guts? Sounds amazing.
Tragic.
No?
Tragic.
It's a different language. You don't have to understand. That's him saying, can I get in them guts? Like, can I put a baby inside you? Yes.
Can we start a life together?
Can we grow a family? You're hearing this all wrong.
I gotta translate it. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically the same thing.
What it is, how do you do, my queen? What's up? Can a nigga just get in them guts? It's poetry if I've never heard it. It's poetry.
Oh, Lola Bunny happened this week.
What happened with Lola Bunny?
The new design to Lola Bunny came out.
I didn't see it, bro. No.
What is Lola Bunny?
Lola Bunny is the bunny from Space Jam.
Oh.
The sexy bunny from Space Jam.
The light-skinned one.
Light-skinned? Well, I've never seen her as light-skinned specifically.
Wait, what? Oh, I see Lola Bunny now.
Oh, God.
Lola Bunny new verse old?
I see her.
Have you seen these?
Oh, the new verse old. You're going to take this right here.
I feel like she's a little bit kind of like a stoner now. People are complaining because she's not as sexy as she was before. And for people like us, I believe we grew up and...
We agree.
Yeah, and well, no,
We're
just yeah. I'm boycotting Space Jam until
Until she puts on a crop
Bring
top
the
jersey.
booze back.
Yeah, and booty shorts. Wow, she even has like compression shorts underneath. This is a respectability. I'm not so sexy, Lola. I don't know. I'm not mad at it. She's still cute.
No one's mad at it. It's a cartoon. And if you are mad at it, you need to get your fucking life together.
The first outfit is cuter though. I will say
The
that.
first outfit is cuter.
people are mad about it though because like we all know that's a sexy rabbit. You know?
Yeah.
And then they replaced it, and really in the story, I believe the intro to her character, she's really fucking good at basketball. She is. She's really
Okay.
fucking good. But then I think in that game-winning moment, she walks up to the Monstars. I believe she seduces them, right?
Yeah,
She
does.
kind of goes like,
So you're saying
and they're
how
all
will she be
"Hey,
valuable?"
Go.
Are you asking how will she be valuable without the sex appeal, Chris?
Well, I'm not asking that. I'm saying that people felt the need to change it as if she couldn't be sexy and powerful. And why does she only have to be?
You saying now like she can set a good screen. That's what you're saying. You like now like she got nice
crazy.
shoulders. Well, she gonna get firm on that pick.
Pick and
as you
roll.
go around LeBron. I'm gonna roll to the basket, my nigga. I'm nice down there. Is what you said. You said she shaped more like Zion and you don't like it.
She's playing deep.
Is that what you're saying, Chris? You can speak up on the show.
No, I didn't say I didn't like it. I'm saying just people are arguing that like, why do you need to take sexiness away from a character in order to make them stronger? Why isn't that strong?
I mean, I don't know. For me, I needed Jessica Rabbit growing up. I needed that cartoon character to hit my screen and know what them hips was really doing, to know what I liked. You know what I'm saying? Like I was introduced. No, Jessica Rabbit came on my screen and Who Frames Roger Rabbit? I said, what is that? I need it. I was like 3, I think. I was like, I don't know what it is, but I think that's my thing.
She's pretty hot.
That's my
She's
thing.
hot.
She's a human.
Yeah,
where
she is a human. She's
Great
Lola
point.
Bunny is a
That
rabbit.
is a very good
but they
point.
both are a rabbit and a bunny. But
Which
like,
is even weirder.
it is weirder, right? People are sexualizing bunnies.
Rabbits.
Let's get into the real.
Yeah, this is a problem.
Yeah, it is also like you're pissed about a rabbit not like having her curves that she used to.
And her stomach's not out. It's like, I can't watch this anymore. That's sick.
Imagine we go to the zoo and they start clothing all the animals. You're like,
That's probably a fetish. Like bunnies.
you think people search bunny stuff?
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Furries? I think.
Whoa,
Furries? There's
You
a
don't know what
category.
furries
There's
are?
a category.
What?
Furries? What is it called?
Furries.
Okay. You
They're
have a
people
secret?
who dress up
Oh.
in
Okay.
costumes
And get fucked by things?
and they fuck each other.
Okay,
you
that's
have
different.
to. You
yeah,
have
they're
to
still
look
humans.
Those are still humans
No,
just
yeah,
liking
they are.
costumes.
Right.
Yeah, that's
I get
cosplay.
that,
but that's weird.
I'm actually down for that. I'm actually down for
I
that.
have a bunny costume. What is the problem?
I'll TikTok my
The
way up.
ears. The Ariana Grande mask thing with the ears on it? That's bunny
Yeah,
costume.
come on, fam. I get that.
Whoa.
I'm saying,
Whoa.
I thought you were going to say people
She's a
dress
furry?
as animals and get fucked
She's
by
a-
the animal.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
what
no.
I was
That's-
referring to.
that's not
Sexualizing
something
an
I-
animal.
Like, you're like, I dress as a bunny and I own a
You're
bunny.
kind of sexualizing an animal when you like Lola Bunny.
If we break into your house right now, we raid the fuck out of that. Do we find a costume in your closet?
Look, you can get a season pass to all furry conventions.
Okay, you
Yeah.
know a lot.
No, I don't know that.
Check his email.
I don't know that part.
I don't know they have season passes. They do individual tickets. No, I've never, I guess, heard of that. But
I think somebody like
so
Lola
also you
Bunny
so this is like some,
started a generation of these.
wait, time out. So this is like they go there and they don't know who's who. They just fucking different other Furbies. What is
I
it?
haven't actually
Furbies.
thought about it that deep.
Furries.
Furries.
Yeah, what if you're having a really like sexy time with another furry, and then at one point you're gonna take off the costume,
And you're not
and
into
then
it.
you're gonna be like, oh,
Ew.
Oh,
that's who's inside the costume. Do we still have to do this?
No, that's the point of the costumes is you don't take them off. You go home and you live with whatever it is.
There's like a flap down here.
it's got to be a flap in furry world.
And you just keep it on the whole time.
It's a flap, right? Yeah, it is a flap. See,
That's how they do it. They
Of
have a
course
flap
they're
down low.
flapping.
They're fapping.
So everyone has a rabbit mask on while they're doing it.
That's so sweaty. So hot.
It would be those costumes are hot.
High as a
Not
motherfucker.
knowing from a furry perspective.
Nah.
Look,
This sweater is hot. I'm over here sweating.
Yeah, furry world is a world I didn't know about, but also sounds interesting.
Lola Bunny started the whole thing.
Look, Courtney is deep in this rabbit hole, so to speak.
So she has like a rabbit head on, but her body is out, or she has a whole fur.
She's covered in costume. She's literally wearing like a
Full
mascot
costume.
Okay, veteran Nike executive quits after her son, 19-year-old, used a credit card in her name to spend $132,000 on limited edition sneakers so he could flip them for a $20,000 profit for his resale business. And Herbert has been forced to quit Nike with departure effective immediately today. She was a vice president and general manager of Nike's North America business and had worked at the company for 25 friggin' years. Her son, Joe, used a credit card in her name to purchase limited edition sneakers. The college dropout then resold the sneakers on his resale company.
And he's been selling sneakers,
Genius.
right?
Is he genius though? Like,
I mean, he's making hella bread.
he still bought the fucking sneakers. I thought he was just hitting the lick through the connect. Like,
Well, that's the hardest part, though, I feel like, with being a
who is he
sneakerhead.
buying the sneakers from? Is he just getting them regularly through StockX or like?
He would know when all the drops were happening.
Yeah, but I know.
He was like, it was like insider trading, essentially.
But it's not. Everybody knows when the drops are happening.
No, but it was something, I read something about, like, he was getting the download links.
Now that's what
He
it
was
is.
getting
If he was using the Nike
codes,
if he's using Nike
friends
friends
and
and family
family.
link, there's a friends and family link. Okay,
Yes.
that makes
Early
way more
release.
sense. So that means that if I can jump in for 2 seconds, I know about the Nike friends and family link for new releases. Maybe we're talking 30 to 40%, and then other releases maybe 50%. So he's saving hella money as well because he's getting them for lower than retail, and then he's selling them for like resale prices. So if you can imagine resale prices, we're talking certain shoes might release at $200 and then get sold for $2,500, $2,000. So yeah, I imagine he's just making like a shit ton of money.
And he has been doing this, right? This isn't like the first time he's doing it.
No, not the first time.
But he posted about it, and that's how this became like public knowledge.
He would always post about it.
He just
Excessively,
did this.
obnoxiously.
Oh, he was in an interview and he told a journalist what he was doing.
Well, this is saying, though, that he didn't receive any help from his mother.
I mean, even if he didn't receive any help from her, I mean, I have a hard time. Even though she is a Nike executive, he's a rich kid. She makes a shit ton of money. I still have a hard time believing he spent, was this $132,000 one time or like overall? Was it like one purchase? But why would you even be doing an interview, period?
Thirsty.
Like, you know who your mom, yeah, you're a cloud chaser at that. You're
Yeah.
a super cloud chaser. Because that's the biggest problem here is that it's not even that you did this shit. I don't know if I care enough. I guess it sucks for all the people on the sneaker app each week who are trying to get the releases and like, I took another L. But at the same time, what's trash about this is that you a cloud chasing ass nigga. That you like online being like, let me take pictures next to all the boxes.
With
It's
300,
like,
you took out 300 pairs of sneakers, put them on top of the box, to then take a photo. You
Yeah.
are a psychopath.
yeah. Like,
And why do you have that much time?
And why are you doing this at all? It's like the scammer that you know a scammer,
Right.
and he just being like, y'all can't stop me. New Rolly, new
Yeah.
AP, new. You like, yo, fam, we already know you scamming. Why are you throwing it in our
Also,
faces?
we all know your
Right.
mom works at Nike.
Yeah, you're not
Like,
that cool.
Man, dude, that's also she had that job longer than he has been alive. You know, she's
Man,
worked
I'd be
for Nike
pissed.
for 25 years.
I would whoop his little ass. At how old is he? 29? 19?
He's
Yeah,
19
still
years
whooping
old.
his ass.
And I want to say that like that sucks. Your kid was doing that, like you didn't know, but it seems like she did know, and he was using her credit card to do it. So it just really sucks because there's really no defense.
And how do you not know?
No, I think she knew.
She
I
knew.
mean,
He's posting these pictures
he-
on Instagram. You know what I mean?
if he's 19 and he's a college dropout, I'm gonna guess he lives with her. I'm gonna
No,
guess.
he's making bread.
Yeah, he is making bread, but at the same time, it's like he had to start at some point, and then at some point, she would have had to see the boxes of shoes and be like, "Where does
True.
shit come from, fam?"
True.
Oh yeah, yeah. Unless he's also a rich kid, so they might just pay for him.
They probably
to,
don't even talk to each other.
You know.
I mean, we don't know how rich he really is either. I mean, she only
She's
has
a
a
Nike
position there.
exec.
She's
She's a
exec.
VP.
You could be an exec there and make $2 million a year. Are you a filthy rich kid?
You're still a rich kid if your parents make $2 million
No,
a
but
year.
you're not
a
being like,
rich
I'm
kid.
not talking to my mother. Like
If you're 19, and
she's
you're
not
rich,
making
you're a
that much
dropout.
for you not to talk to your mother.
Well, he just doesn't seem like my kind of guy.
I didn't say he was. I'm just saying.
Meaning, it doesn't seem like you really want to talk to the kid.
No, I'm not defending. Yeah,
If he was my kid, I would be like,
I just
you
think
kind of
that
suck.
I think he's covering. I think he's covering
For his
her.
mother. Oh.
You think so?
Wow.
Well, my guess is that I think what they're gonna say is they like didn't realize it was wrong. Because how can you be this blatant about it and not cover your tracks if you knew what you were doing?
I think she fucking knew. Yeah, I think
she's gonna be like, I thought it was okay. I'm just a working mom.
She would not do that.
You know?
That is not the play. She can't even get that one off.
She's just quit immediately.
They probably told her she had to.
Maybe she's close to retirement.
Nike stands for too many things that are right for them to even have this bitch playing with their name.
Yeah.
Bitch,
She's like a PR
bitch, you better get out a motherfucking office with this energy.
Is this illegal? Like, can they?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
So they can press charges against this kid, or
I don't know what's going on. She's like, I talked to him, guys. No need to press charges. Oh, he knows.
We had a conversation.
He's in trouble.
I took his keys.
Believe me, he feels it.
His vape pen. He's not going to do it
HBO
anymore.
Max, gone. Netflix, gone. Paramount Plus, don't even think about it.
do you think she's gonna be able to go get another job, or you think
She might be able to work with Ann Freeman. No, you don't even know what it is. Oh, job where?
Adidas is probably hiring.
Adidas is not gonna hire her. Adidas is not gonna be. You know who might? Only person who might is Yeezy. Yeezy might be like, I fuck with it. I fuck with it.
Also, sounds like he kind of raised a shitty kid. So
Is he? You know what? Before you fucking end this article, is he a shitty kid or is he a motherfucking hustler? Okay,
he is, but he went too far. It's like
hey, I agree with you. I was just trying to play devil's advocate here. Don't take me down here, Kayla. I was just playing a game here.
Because I would have given it to him if he was just hush hush about it, like you said. He's too loud. Like, shut up.
He way too loud.
Hustle in silence. Move your weight.
But it's also like why you never do business with your with the little rich kid that you meet. Be like, I want to get into the drug game. You like, shut your little punk ass up before I smack you the fuck up. I ain't about to do business with your ass. You just want to stand next to me. You gonna fuck my shit up, and that's what happened. Have you had coronavirus?
I have not.
We would cut it out if you would be like, yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Why? There's nothing. You should not be ashamed.
I agree.
There's
you
no
should be
shame.
able to say.
Okay, wink,
shame,
wink.
Shame.
It's fine that you had coronavirus.
It's disgusting. You're sick. Have you had it?
I have not.
Oh shit! All right.
Everyone's just lying.
Yeah.
Everyone's like
sweating. I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
Nothing. I did. I went to go get my lashes done the other day, and they take your temperature before you come in, and I had a fever. I didn't have a fever. Whoa, take it back.
Whoa.
I had a temperature of 100 degrees, and the man looked at me.
It's called a fever. That's a fever.
No, I had just worked out. I was in the car. I was sitting in the car. I was hot.
You don't have air conditioning.
I was running late. I was rushing. Either way, though, I was
if
like,
you're running late, your body.
It was the panic, but I've never been in that position before. So
coronavirus if you're in a rush.
They scan you though, and you're in front of everyone. He's like, you're at 100 degrees, and I'm like, what? Like, do it again. You get defensive. Yeah. Do it again. Ran it again. He's like, okay, that's 100.1. I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go sit in the car. I gotta cool down. I drink water. Came back, I was fine.
That was it.
Yeah, it was good. I got my lashes done.
Story.
Yeah, that was it. I'm just saying.
Sounds like you had coronavirus.
I was panicking because I thought that I did. And I'm really good. I don't go anywhere.
You yelled at him because you thought you had coronavirus?
I didn't yell at the man, but I was very defensive. Like, no, I'm fine. You need to do it again. Like, what's wrong with your thermometer? This is not even accurate. When was the last time you tested this thing?
It was a DirecTV remote. You just had it on her head.
Yeah, bipping, bopping, and booping. Like, this isn't even real. Beep, beep.
He's like, you're hot.
I was terrified for 3 seconds.
But you cooled down and you're fine.
I cooled down, got my lashes done.
That's scary.
And we're clean.
I imagine that there's like 10 people behind you in line. And you're like, I'm fine.
Also,
I don't have coronavirus. You're like not wearing a mask. Everyone's
I'm sweating profusely.
The guy at the lash place can't tell you if you have coronavirus or not.
I know people think
he's like, you have it. I'm certified.
He's like, are you feeling okay? Well, have you been feeling okay?
I always go to a weed store that makes you take it before you walk in, and it always says like 95.9.
You're dying.
Every time?
And I'm like, I think this thing's broken, and it's really low. And so if somebody will walk, like if somebody ever blows normal on this, if somebody ever tests normal on this thing, like they're sick as fuck.
Probably.
If they have 98.6, they really like want to.
So you think it's broken? You don't think you're 95?
No, I think I'm 98.6.
I think you're 95, Chris.
And you keep going there.
think
You should
I
probably
run
get a new
cold?
I
weed
think you're
place.
part vampire.
It's a white people thing.
That's crazy. That's weird.
Cold-blooded.
Can you be? Are white people? Do they have colder blood?
I have a theory though. Just
Is this a theory? Did you study this at all?
well, I have several examples.
Okay.
So like growing up, when I would go to my friend's house, who typically were all white because I grew up in Orange County,
Okay.
the house was always freezing cold, right? Black people's houses, I feel like it's like a standard temperature of like 71. It's like a comfortable 70. No? You don't agree?
Yeah, my house is at 71 right now.
Yeah, exactly. Standard.
I'm listening. I'm just waiting on you to get
For the punchline? That's it.
That was the
White people like to live in colder conditions. They can survive in cold, so they're colder.
What was the temperature?
Where, at the white people's house?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I was freezing. I was always so cold. I was always
Well,
so
you
cold.
also seem to go back and forth. You were just fucking hot as
I have
shit.
body temperature issues. My boyfriend, who's also white, likes it colder than me. So
Okay.
these are just.
He likes it cold. Well, you said cold-blooded, and actually, if you really think about
It's
it,
gonna be
You're a
reversed.
Viking.
cold-blooded.
Science.
Cold-blooded would mean
Science.
like a reptile. They're not. Their blood isn't cold, but they're the same temperature as whatever it is outside. And warm-blooded, you'll warm yourself up naturally. So I really think in that example that you would be cold-blooded because you need it hotter, like an iguana needs it hotter. An iguana is cold-blooded, and because your boyfriend likes it lower.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually because he's warm-blooded, so he's naturally warmer than the cold. He needs to be cooled
So
down.
you're saying black people in general, we're
Cold-blooded.
cold-blooded?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just
That's-
only,
that ain't the
only
most
because
ra-
it was coming.
That ain't the most
She
white
said it
racist
first.
Cold-blooded.
She
shit.
said it first.
I
You
think
are
it's a
white.
compliment.
Know your
I was
place.
just reversing the argument.
Nah.
Well-
That man said black people are cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded killers.
Cold-blooded
Killers.
You heard it here on Wine and Weed, a.k.a. Fox News.
Killers.
Blacks are cold-blooded killers.
Let's look at the science behind it, guys. If you look at black people's houses versus white people's houses, it's a simple hot cold-blooded thing.
Yeah, I think 71 is a good temperature to have. I'm like 71,
70 is my go-to.
72, 73.
Oh no, that's heat now. Oh,
Now,
heat.
yeah, I stayed. Yeah,
yeah, you really,
Yeah.
It
you
gets
really pushed it.
it
as you
gets
got
really
higher.
it gets really cold though
This
sometimes
wine's
at
making me
night
hot.
where I'm like I want 73 on right now. I want to feel cozy. I don't want to feel like ooh, but I also am the person that
73
will
is cozy.
I will turn heat on though and then open my window.
Well, you rich. That's a rich, babe.
Oh, you just made me.
You just
Don't do
lost
that.
our
That is
working
a
class.
You're
wealth.
good. Thanks a
feeling.
lot. That
Yeah,
is
your
not
mama know
wealth.
you do that? Because she wouldn't let you do it in her house, would she?
No.
Close the
but
damn windows.
Also, this is mama's house.
You're right. Are you right?
No, I mean it feels so good. You're like, oh, it's a little warmer here, but my leg out and the window open a little bit.
Interesting.
No, you don't like to just sleep with your leg out a little bit and be like, what the fuck? Shit feels heavenly.
I do like sleeping with one leg out.
Yeah, fam, I know I'm
realized
talking
it
to the
recently.
people.
I always sleep with one foot out.
Fuck yeah, I'm talking to the people right now.
And I just didn't know that about myself.
You sleep with
as a
socks on
listener.
or no socks on?
Ew.
I don't sleep with socks on.
Oh, okay. Anybody that sleeps with socks on is a fucking murderer.
Serial
A
killer.
murderer.
Serial
murderer.
killer. Yeah, you gotta feel the sheets.
He used to. For
No,
sure.
no,
He's
no,
like, I
didn't.
just stopped,
used
actually.
to.
A week ago.
I think I have more one socks than anybody in the world.
I know you. I didn't know
One?
that about you, but I know you enough to say I agree with you.
that makes sense. That makes
It
sense.
makes total sense that
But-
you have one sock.
Well, but I have so many one socks. Well, I have the same socks today, thank God.
Ooh,
Nice.
But-
J's on too. I see you. out
But
here,
I've
boy.
but like I have
Nice.
so many one socks. It's
You don't just throw them away.
Because you probably masturbating the other
but
one.
then I realized that I had a habit that I didn't
No?
realize about for some reason is that I like when I start to get hot in the house, I take one sock off like subconsciously and then I'm chill again and I fucking leave that one sock. So
Oh.
oftentimes when I go to like hotels and stuff, I'll take off one sock.
Okay.
So when you said you sleep with socks on, I say usually not any socks,
But
but
one sock.
sometimes one sock.
Oh, one sock motherfuckers are
Definitely
they're serial
serial
killers. They're
killer.
serial killers.
Yeah, you should look
Yeah.
into that.
Well, I started realizing it, and then I said, "Is that my one sock situation?" I don't know. Maybe somebody out there will identify with me, and
marry
I
you.
won't feel so alone.
Have you ever? I mean, because I brought up the fact that you probably losing your socks to masturbation. Have you ever actually masturbated in a sock, or is it just like a myth? Do people use socks to beat off?
I always imagine that they did in the '80s or something.
Okay, I never met somebody that was like, "Yeah, that's my beat off sock for real." Also, I don't know who would introduce a sock.
You lubricate and then you put on the sock.
I don't know. I don't understand
Okay.
the sock. thing.
Do they put a sock on and jerk off?
That's
They
what I
put
thought.
lotion in the sock?
Or do they just jizz in the sock at the end? Because that I get.
Oh.
They just jizz
It's a quick
sock at the
cleanup. Quick
end?
cleanup. It's easier.
Oh yeah,
It's
I guess
effective.
that makes sense.
At some point, like that sock got to get that side gotta be hard as fuck after like some washes and shit. Like you nutting.
I'm about to throw up.
It's so sick.
Okay, next article. Next article.
Japanese billionaire invites 8 people to join SpaceX mission around the moon. Japanese fashion mogul Yasaku Maezawa.
Sounded good to me.
Man, so sexy. Who first announced his intention in 2018 to take a group of artists with him on a 6-day trip around the moon.
Oh, they're artists.
Yes, artists. Said Tuesday that he's inviting the public to apply to fill 8 open seats on the mission, now slated to take off in 2023. Maezawa also said that he's decided to expand his definition of an, quote, artist, which he initially defined as singers, dancers, painters, and other...
whoever else I want to fuck.
and other traditional creative fields. Now he's open to including people from all walks of life, as long as they view themselves as artists.
It's hot.
As long as they want to fucking
As long as they're a
space.
9 or a 10. What? Is he serious? Is he serious?
Yeah,
he's
he
serious.
really is. Well,
You talking about me taking them on to space? You ever had? First of all,
Yeah, you ever had somebody
this
ask
the
you
most
wanna go to
pimp
space?
shit I've ever heard in my
You
entire
wanna go
life.
to space?
Nigga, bitch, you ever been to space before? She's like, huh? Wait, what?
Yeah, that would
Take your
that
ass
would
to
throw me off
space
for
real
sure.
quick.
Like, girl, I met this guy. He was like, "You trying to go to space? You go to
Yeah,
Mars real quick?"
But she showed me the rocket ship and
Bitch.
everything.
Like, no, he really got a spaceship.
He has a spaceship. It was insane.
This
I
is
need a COVID
crazy.
test. I'm going to space.
He different. He is so different.
He is different.
He is so different.
He got a table at Penthouse this weekend too.
You trying to go?
I thought that he was doing a drawing for the general public. I didn't realize that you had to apply.
You had to apply.
That's kind of fun as a billionaire. You just get to like
Ask millionaires
That's
to
how-
apply because he's like artist.
He's like, no,
yeah, that's what I
no.
That's what he does
You.
anyway. Yeah.
Yes,
it's,
you.
this is an app for billionaires. It's like, what 8 artists do you want to bring to space? And
Yeah.
he's just
Yeah.
looking through applications. I thought he was like lonely and was just gonna bring 8 people who decided to go with him, and I was like, that makes him friends.
Well, it says that the 2 main criteria for selection are the applicants should be seeking to push the envelope in their field of work by going to space to help other people and greater society in some way.
So you gotta paint in space if you're an artist or some shit.
be a
Like,
humanitarian. I don't know. Yeah, it's
You have
he's
to
bullshit. It's
LeBron
bullshit.
step back trash in space. LeBron up there break his ankle doing that shit in space.
And then the second criteria is they should be willing to support their fellow crew members during the journey. Now, this sounds like a sex and orgy.
That is definitely orgy talk.
Support me.
You know what time it is.
I have needs.
It's support time.
I'm actually super into it and might apply.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not going.
not for the sex part, because
I
I
ain't
think
going.
it sounds like he's basically just doing an artistic journey to space,
That
which
sounds
no one's ever
creepy.
done before.
Super
That sounds
hippie,
fucking awesome.
orgy.
It's super
Nah,
hippie.
he gonna be-
It's like a sex
He gonna be
space
jacking off his space and be like, go whoever can catch the
Catch
GS first is the winner. You like, what do we win? This is horrible. Why are we up here? I give you oxygen, bitch. Your next meal. You're like, this is like the new song, nigga.
You want to brush your teeth?
This is the new song.
You want toothpaste? Yeah.
You know what time it is.
The bell goes up. Ding, ding, ding. Support time.
You know what time it is. It's support time. Wasn't that just 2 hours ago? No. Things in space move slower. That was
That's
that was 2
days
days ago. I need more support on a day-to-day basis. This dude's sick, man.
No, you might ask yourself, has anyone had sex in space before? Has Chris
They have.
Wikipedia'd this before?
They have already.
There's a married couple who'd been to space, but they don't have documented evidence of whether they had sex or not.
Imagine you gotta catch the camera.
Wait,
That
what do you
motherfucker
mean?
moving too much. I want them to see this video.
There's just regular people going into space. Am I
No.
missing something?
There's 2 astronauts
Yeah,
back.
what the fuck? I'm like, where did it? This wasn't in my history book. What?
2 astronauts back in the day
Oh.
were a married couple.
Oh,
It
gotcha.
w- but so we
That's
don't.
different.
NASA didn't watch them have sex in space, but
They
they're
probably
like,
did.
well, maybe they have sex in space. But if not, this guy's taking
We've
that
already
record.
went over this. Elon definitely getting pussy in space. Y'all crazy. Y'all think Elon ain't testing all this shit out and he ain't smashing a couple bitches in space. It's for sure happened.
Has Elon been up there?
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess it.
Nah,
I ain't spending all my money to motherfucking build some shit out, and I ain't going up there to see the product at some point. They might be scamming this nigga and just have a little camera in a garage just facing some shit that look like space. Yeah. And this nigga like space looks amazing.
A puppet show?
They like, nigga, we can't believe he falling for this shit. It's in the garage. Kayla, pick him up. Pull the string. Pick up the rocket ship. The rocket ship. Is that a camera?
Space.
He's not going there. He's not in space.
I think he's been in space
He can't even
before.
successfully. He hasn't successfully. He hasn't done the bigger one, right? It keeps blowing up every time it lands.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That just happened.
Does he keep failing and we just keep being like, that nigga's good though? How you the richest person on earth, but you always failing right in front of us? That shit's dope. That shit's dope.
That's
like
the money to fail. That's the beauty.
I
of
know,
being rich.
but like, yeah,
it's
it is.
the luxury of being able to afford failure.
Yes,
Yeah. But like, he be just saying shit. We be buying into it.
You're
now.
like, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm saying like he hasn't showed us that much, but Tesla.
Tesla.
Yeah,
Tesla's what he has, right?
Yeah.
And that's dope as fuck. But also, he just promised us a whole bunch of other shit. And we'd be like, he did Tesla. Why would he not have a tunnel
He's got
under
a
the ground?
private space company. Who has a fucking private space company?
Rich motherfuckers with hobbies.
I also wonder what it was like for him, like the day that, like, when the spaceship landed and blew up.
Yeah.
How much does he really feel that? Is he like, fuck, or is he like, well,
He was in
another
Vegas at the
spaceship?
blackjack table.
I watched something on Netflix. There's some sort of like little mini docu-series, and he seems pretty like emotionally invested. He brings his like sons with him to watch the countdown, and it seems
What else
like
they gonna do?
you think he was performing for the cameras. What you're saying?
Well, I'm just saying emotionally invested. Like, yeah, I mean, if you're doing something, you're
Well, because
bringing
you're
your
so much
if you're a
cooler if it
baseball
works.
player, you're bringing your fucking child to work to be like, hey, I play baseball. You
But
might
not if
not.
you're ass.
Yeah, you still are.
No,
then
no, they don't even let you do that. If you suck, I'm a
if
team.
you're
they don't let you bring your
ass,
kids
you
to
bring
work.
them to meet the real players. You're like, hey,
yeah, that's
daddy
so
might
cool.
not be here too long,
Yeah,
but look who
at this
plays.
cool guy.
Look who I play with.
Sure.
Right? This is crazy. So I just think like, of
He
course
seems
you're
like
gonna
he
bring your
cared.
kids and be like, yeah, I do space shit.
He like
And-
went outside with everyone that was watching. You know, like all the people that go and watch the, what is it called, a takeoff?
Countdown, take off.
The whatever. Yeah, he went out with the people.
Blast off. I don't know.
Yeah.
Watch the child.
It's technically the blast off.
It's
but
a
yeah,
countdown.
countdown works.
But he seemed like he cared, but maybe he doesn't. I don't know.
No, he
Because
might.
he has
I'm
so much
not-
money, you think that it doesn't matter to him. It's so expensive when those things blow up. That's a lot of freaking money.
Yeah, but who's financing all of this?
Elon.
I know.
The richest guy in the world.
I know through Tesla. I know he has the most. Tesla's the most valuable car company in the world now. But before this, I was just wondering who was financing everything. That was a question, guys.
Either way, I'm not going to space.
We'll do an Elon podcast because I realized that I didn't know that much history about Elon.
What's crazy to me, though, it says 2023. That's like tomorrow. And who is trusting a spaceship? If you've watched his little thing, the thing explodes quite often. I'm not going to space. I'm not going to space. I'm not doing it.
Now the fashion icon?
I'm not going until like 2045. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm old now. If I die, I die. But I'm not going to space. A young spring chicken. I got life to live.
I don't know if I just
I'm
started
young.
hearing motherfuckers taking trips to space, and they're like, yeah, you know, if I'm still in the game of being like, you know, the girls is taking trips out here. And they all been like, we did Bora Bora last year, bitch. You know we gotta do Mars this year.
I heard Pluto's crazy.
And like, yeah, and it's not that expensive. I might be like, y'all want to go to Mars? Y'all want to go to Pluto for real though? Let me see what I could call up there.
Hi, I
you
got
don't think
10
it's high
years.
risk?
Huh?
I feel like we travel now. We get on planes. We don't think about it. You know what I mean? You sit in your seat and you just take off, and it's like, oh, this is chill. It's just safe. But really, it's not fucking safe. You could die on that plane.
It ain't safe at all. But thank you for scaring everyone in the world right now.
Yeah, panic.
You
I hope
can
the next
fucking
time.
die on that plane, you motherfuckers. Every time you're up there, Southwest, Delta, all that shit.
Especially Spirit. Okay.
Especially Spirit. Is Spirit still
You go
around?
with their flying the plane
Oh,
yourself.
I'm not getting on Spirit rocket ships in ever.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna lie. I've gotten on a few Spirit planes,
Have you?
but that's high risk. You know what I mean? I know what I'm
super
getting into.
high.
Yeah,
super
I know.
high.
It's always a terrible idea, and it also always you think it's saving you money, and it actually does not save
Yeah,
you money.
right. After you
at
pay
all.
for your water, your seatbelt,
Yeah.
your seat cushion,
your fucking
Yeah.
headache.
you're like your shoes. I bet you weigh over 150. That's an extra 25.
You gonna say it in front of everybody, Phil? You gonna say it in front of everybody? You could tell you knew I weighed that shit beforehand. I actually didn't enter my shit before I got here.
There's also a new space hotel which will come out in 2023.
That's like in a couple years. We're gonna be shut down for one more year.
You think we're gonna vacation in space by the
Damn,
end of our
I'm going
lives?
the first chance I get. I don't give a fuck if I die up there.
I'm not going.
By 2027, they say that we will have the first space hotel.
I'm hoping this will just make traveling here on Earth cheaper. You know, y'all
'Cause
go to
everybody's
space.
going to space
Yeah,
and
and I'll
you,
just
like-
kick it around. I have a lot of places to still explore.
Go to Milwaukee, nigga. We don't care. Do your thing.
It's like 10 cents.
I feel like you think it'd be cool, and then people got back and be like, it's just being like being on a long train.
Darkness.
No, the hotel's gonna be crazy up there.
Yeah.
You're
the-
going to be floating
And it's gonna be the
around.
new Vegas.
You won't even be able to walk.
Imagine getting to space and not doing the freaky shit you could think of. You're not living right.
Zero gravity sex.
If I get to space immediately, I'm trying new shit. I'm in space.
Do you think we're gonna have Space Vegas by the end of our lives?
Yes, for sure.
It's going to be so annoying trying to have a relationship in this time period.
Yeah, you're gonna be
Seriously.
like, oh no.
He's
bitch.
going to
He went to
Space
space with
Vegas
them.
again.
Girl, he
This,
cheated
he
on you
met
for
this
sure.
space bitch, this alien.
Definitely cheating on you, bitch. And
Let
you
me
went to
show
space.
you her intergalactic. What is it?
Yeah.
Intergalactic.
Look at her page.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, she fucking
This
lives in
bitch
Jupiter. Like what? I can't compete with this.
Whose skin's still purple? This bitch weird.
Like I can't. She doesn't age.
I'm thinking about purplizing my skin, just the way the body standard.
Yeah.
Wait, what if the aliens freak out and they're like, look at what these little Earth idiots are doing, and then they realize that we're now going to space and we're gonna ruin that whole galaxy, and then they start attacking us?
I don't think they will. I think they'll get there and realize they can get lace fronts and be cool with life. Aliens gonna get there and be like, you know what? The whole they gonna literally get there and be like, nigga, why did we hear about Fashion Nova before this? This is amazing.
What if
2 for $40. That's what aliens will get there and say.
What if aliens come here and they actually do have these amazing things? Like there's a thing like music that we just never put together, and they're like, yeah, you didn't put this together, and we're like, oh my god, aliens are the coolest.
Amazing.
And then they come in and destroy us.
My cousin asked me this question some weeks back. She was like, if you could give aliens one thing as a peace offering to let them know, like, hey, don't kill us, what would you give them?
This box, off the jump.
But then when you find out, they gonna start ranking box because she answered the same thing.
Yes, really.
And I let her know.
That's the power of the
I
P.
let her, look, and for you to assume these aliens got dicks, first of all,
It doesn't matter.
it's crazy.
It
They'll
can be
figure it out.
appreciated by anything. You don't need a penis to appreciate vagina.
Ooh, that's true.
Wow.
But I will also say this: when they start ranking pussy, because they're gonna do it.
It can get offensive.
It's gonna get really offensive when you see your number. You're like, that's my social. You're like, no, it's not. That's not your social. That's where you rank in the world. Like, it's gonna get real ugly. I don't think you should be even trying to offer
Damn.
your services to these aliens. I
So
think
what? I should use a skill or something?
yes, a skiller. So
my wisdom. I'm smart.
aliens like we trust her.
Yes, we believe
We
it.
like her. She passed this test we had. No, I say I would give them R. Kelly's music. I said we not using it no more.
R. Kelly's
Oh,
music?
We not using it no more. It's a pretty good catalog.
Ooh.
I would just give it to aliens and I'd be like, yo, enjoy this.
You don't listen to R. Kelly music anymore?
I don't.
If it comes on, you skip it.
I personally do.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Damn, you're strong.
But if I was like in space, but you best believe I can fly. I'm playing that motherfucker up there for sure. There's no way to do it.
Every day at least.
you listen to R. Kelly every day?
No. I believe I can fly every day of the
Oh,
space
gotcha,
trip.
gotcha,
You're gonna
gotcha.
want to listen to it at one point.
I got you.
Okay.
It's like
But-
it's a real jam for
Space
space.
Yeah.
To bring it down.
It was a Space Jam song if you didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know.
And
Yeah.
also, it was a jam for when you cruise to space.
But did you also
This is
know it
the
was
Dad
Space
Jokes
Jam?
podcast.
Did you know it was a Space Jam song?
Yeah, it
Okay.
was all these things together. It was beautiful.
No, but I feel guilty. I really feel guilty sometimes. And I'll like mid-song, like, okay, that's enough. Like, you heard enough.
Okay, I'll tell you this much. I don't.
You got your fix. Like, turn that shit
I
off.
haven't gotten to a point yet where I have thrown away songs he's written, but that he's not on.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't done that. So Contagious, I was like, that's a feature. He's in there this
Wait,
much.
contagious.
Y'all
You're contagious.
touch me, babe. And songs like that, I'm like, when it comes on, like if a Ron Isley record come on, like
I'm
what was the
stressed.
other
You look like you're
record?
about to cry.
I'm devastated.
Asia,
Wow. What?
South of Horses.
What song is that? What song is that?
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, busted. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Where you been?
Ooh,
Baby, waiting to get my two-way. I was with my girlfriend.
I didn't know this.
What? Busted. It was busted. You guys know that song?
Keep going. Maybe you should keep singing it.
Am I allowed? Like, if I can make a confession, I also don't listen to R. Kelly anymore. But on my birthday, I did listen to Ignition.
How did I know?
Just once.
How did I
just want to listen to it once.
Did you listen to the remix or the original?
And I think of course, the remix.
It matters. Okay.
Of course.
No, seriously. I know you said I keep bring like the black people.
Can
facts.
I do it once a year?
No, white people love that damn song.
They love that in Pony.
That is at the cookouts.
Pony
that
is their
at the
record, too.
birthday
Pony is the R.
parties.
Kelly song?
No, but Pony is one of y'all records y'all love.
It's like a sexy record, yeah.
They love
Sexy
that song.
record.
That's like a
That was
karaoke
the
crowd
whitest-
favorite.
Oh, can we? That is the cut. That's our guaranteed cut for the weekend.
I don't think it's a song white people love as much as it's like this is a sexy record. Like, it's like a joke in a way, you know?
Okay.
But I mean, it is a good song.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Okay, we love it.
I love that shit. It's a crowd pleaser. You can turn that on. Everyone's gonna be like, yes.
Yeah.
Like, go fuck off for it. Really go
Yeah.
hard.
So I can't even listen to Remix to Ignition once on my birthday.
That's
I don't know the rules, man. I really don't know the rules.
I felt like me and my girlfriend gave nodding eyes of like, we're not supposed to do this.
I wouldn't post it. No.
Definitely.
Are you watching Cosby Show?
I have not watched The Cosby Show, but I also think The Cosby Show is a really good piece of
It's
television.
a great show.
Yeah.
And this is a little bit Dr. Seuss to me. This might be a good Dr. Seuss comparison I was looking for earlier. I hate that we have to lose The Cosby Show because Bill Cosby was a creep. Can we still take like
him out of it?
just CGI him out of it, and then
It's just who would you replace him with?
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey? No, he's too young. I want a comedian in that era.
I'm just kidding. I don't
Who would
like
you
Steve
replace
Harvey like
with?
that.
Steve Harvey.
I just thought of like a dad that's in TV.
I'm trying to think of who we replace him with.
Will Smith.
just a modern Will Smith. Today's Will Smith.
Or when he gets older.
Okay.
The future Will Smith.
The future Will Smith. We'll bring back Cosby Show in 20 years with the future Will Smith.
This
He'll
is a
do
project.
all the scenes over.
We might need to
and
pitch
he'll be
this.
old Will Smith by that time, and he'll just bring back the Smith Show.
Yeah.
But also the other actors will still be played by the same actors, even
Yes.
though they're
Yeah,
old.
with the same clothes too. We'll just make Will Smith dress like them.
I like that. I would watch.
I mean, I just think the Cosby Show is good, and I think like
Yeah,
it
it's tough.
sucks to not be able to watch something good because it
It
was
sucks.
made by a shitty person.
Yeah, to have to separate the artist from their art. It sucks.
Do we have to? At what point are we gonna all be like, all right, back to normal? We can say, I'm joking. I don't know if we will get there again. Also, will people get there again where they're like, we're past that movement? Is this a movement? Are people like, we're being politically correct as a movement? And it was like, remember the 2020s when people were trying to do things right?
Right.
Will we get back to a day where people were like, back to the fucking regularly scheduled program?
I don't think so. I think this is the new wave.
You think so?
I think we're like very socially conscious, respectable. We don't play that shit.
I hope.
I think we're gonna once we get to the end of this era, I think some people will survive and some people will not. And I think like somebody like Kevin Spacey, I don't think he's going to survive, but also he did do weird shit. Like same with R. Kelly. R. Kelly did weird abuse. Like that's so much. But I also think, and we've talked about it on this show, is that when someone dies, like Dr. Seuss is dead, like I think, and also when somebody is no longer, if R. Kelly was dead and not making money off of that money, and even if you found out that the women who were abused by him were making money off of that track, then maybe you would feel less bad about it, even though he was a bad person, because you're not making
Funding
him
his
money.
Yeah,
you're not funding his lifestyle.
and that's the issue that I have.
Right. But so when he dies, can we listen again?
I mean, a smaller scale. I mean, in a lesser way, like we talk about leadership in general, not just through entertainment and stuff, but through like, oh, can we ever have a leader again because of how much access we truly have to people? You know what I'm saying? I told the joke of like, oh, Dr. King, like if we were to have Instagram when Dr. King was Dr. King, would Dr. King be Dr. King? No, it'd be probably bitches next to him taking pictures and be like, he had a dream,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, people have been pretty transparent about that. He was no saint, but he still had a bigger mission that outshined his issues.
For sure, but I'm more saying, will we ever get back to a place where we accept that? Or are we going to always be in this place where no one really wants to be a leader right now because you know what that immediately means. It's
We're gonna
shine a light on whatever
on your
life
flaws.
you've lived.
Yeah.
And we live in a culture right now that is overly sensitive, and it's like people can be people. People can make mistakes, and we're not here for that. No mistakes are allowed.
Well, none of the people that we brought up today have been warranted that experience of, oh, we're going to forgive you for your wrongs, because the things that they have done have been absolutely horrific. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I cussed a girl out or I kissed her. What's the New York governor? Cuomo. You know, he's getting all this shade down because he like held a girl's face, which is inappropriate. I think making people feel uncomfortable is wrong. But like holding women against their will and peeing on them and messing with underage women is like unforgivable.
Mm-hmm.
Not comparable to Dr. King, who's, you know, had a couple women on the side.
Or Dr. Seuss. What?
Dr. Seuss, for him to have so much imagination, I feel like he lacked a conscience.
Yeah.
Or he was like, this is my perspective on the world. And in my perspective on the world, these people look like that. And that's not okay to say anymore, because we have a larger perspective of the world.
No, he didn't take it.
Everything's globalized.
He was being lazy.
I also think he's a little
Yeah, and it was
racist.
kind
He
of
drew
weird.
elephants. He made all kind of fucking colorful new things.
Yeah.
He didn't care.
Yeah, and it
Chris.
was like he could draw people with eyes. Why do you have to just give them lines? You know what I mean? Like they couldn't have pupils and acronia. What is
Yeah,
that?
I don't know what it was like when he was
And the black
making
people too.
this shit, but I think it's okay to also be like, this doesn't hold up. Let's throw it
let's
in
let
the
it
trash.
go. Yes, absolutely. I
Yeah,
agree.
because it's just the world.
I agree.
Yeah, and those big, and so I think that when we get to the end of this cancel culture thing, I think that some of those things, those big things, will stick with those people.
Yes.
And I think a lot of those things won't. I actually think a lot of this stuff is good promotion. I bet the Mumford Sons, I bet their streams are up.
Yep.
I bet their songs are stuck in people's head, and I bet if somebody wants to go to Mumford Sons concert in a year, they're not going to say, but what about them time? I actually think it's good promotion for them. So that's a weird thing.
I don't
too.
know. I don't know if that news is necessarily good promotion for you, because I think that you right now will lose some of your fan base for stuff like that. You may get a new fan base. If you're saying from a monetary standpoint, if you're saying from just making money, is it good for them? Then maybe, yeah. Maybe you can get more streams. But overall, after that peak happens of the racists coming in for a week and being like, we support you for a week because you're against whatever.
You have to live with that.
Yeah, like what happens? Did you get more of those fans? Because
for this guy, it's like endorsing a Trump supporter's book. And like, while the guy, I don't think I don't know. I haven't done research on the book, but it looks stupid to me. I think he supports a stupid guy, but it's different than like doing something racist or promoting racism or like, you know what I mean? This bigger thing. I don't think something like this is going to stick with him, but I do think it's plastered everywhere. So we're all talking about it. So it's actually good promotion.
Yeah. For that guy again, for the bigger guy, the Mumford & Son guy, I'm not sure it's great for you, because
in the long run,
and then also everyone is vetting everything right now. If you're an entertainer or anything and you're in the media and you're being interviewed, you're doing your research. So it's not that this guy didn't know it and it's like, oh, I didn't know that. Fuck you guys. Like it's like, no, I'm pretty sure he probably knew that beforehand.
Definitely.
This guy supports Trump, and he was like, I'm gonna still support him.
He was making a statement.
Yeah, for sure. With a lot of people was gonna say, well, you support Trump. So I don't know if it's a move, a good move for the person in the long haul. I mean, in the long run, but I get it. I guess, yeah, you get more eyes on your shit for this week.
Trump has this huge fucking club that showed up on election. We were like, that many? And they were like, this many.
Yeah.
So and they're all like,
yeah,
you don't want me to do that? I will. And who knows? I don't know. I think the whole cancel culture idea and even the outrage at cancel culture, it's like, I don't know, straw man. It's like not really there. Yeah. It's like this whole cancel culture thing, I don't really think I think people get more promotion out of it if they want to take that risk to do it. And I think in the long run, on the small things, we might look back and went, hey, we went a little wild with the cancel culture thing back there. So the people who didn't do stuff that was that bad will come back, and they'll also, hopefully, I think the best part would be if they apologized, they were able to articulate what they did that was wrong. I imagine that Louis C.K. will one day come back and, because he's such a good writer, articulate what he's learned while leaving. I hope he does that. I also, judging by his actions, maybe he's not going to do that. Maybe he'll just fucking ride the fringe, because there are still, if he announces a show, it's sold out. And there are people who support him more because he's canceled.
I don't think it's people who support him more, not even close. I think that not even close.
I don't think Louis has gained fans from this at all.
Any of the people who've been canceled have gained fans.
As far as numbers go.
I think people have.
I don't think that's.
I think Louis C.K. has already had a chance to. I don't know that he will make the right decision and say, this is what I learned from it. I don't give a fuck if Louis C.K. don't come back either. Like, I'm a big Louis C.K. fan. I love Louis C.K. I also don't give a fuck if one white dude in the industry who can't get his shit together don't fucking get his shit together. Like, it's enough room for other people out here who are not doing, who pulling their dicks out and jacking off in front of people.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, if Louis C.K. comes back and he makes a speech, I'm here for it.
Right.
And listen and say, cool, that's what's up. Yeah, I fuck with you, Louis. I like you as a writer. Selfishly, I might be on your side a little more than the next person. But at the same time, if you never come back,
Who
fuck.
cares? Yeah.
If nothing else, man, Harry be out here doing his motherfucking thing.
Man.
Standing with
Harry
his woman
is doing
with big
his
dick
thing.
energy.
Yeah, he
being
does.
like, I don't give a fuck about none of that, mama.
Yeah, we leaving.
And not mama. Mama's gone. I'm sorry. Grandma.
Whoa.
Isn't his mother passed
So
away?
dark, yeah.
I said mama. I made a
know,
mistake.
but we knew what you meant, though. The queen.
Okay, you can make me the person. I'm
Do
cleaning
not
up here.
bring Princess Diana into, because I will lose
I
it.
didn't bring her into this. I made a mistake.
I will have to walk out.
But I'm saying for him to stand against his family and what he thinks is
Absolutely.
right is that's big balls for him to do that
Yes.
shit in front of everybody.
Stand up for your woman and leave
For
your
my
whole
woman.
family.
And she gonna cheat on him in 3 years, and niggas gonna be like, "Fam, you fucked up."
Whoa.
I'm joking. I make up hypotheticals on this show. all the
That was
time.
also a headline, though, that their marriage was what did they call it? Something about being
Give
3
me
years.
5
Oh,
years.
university marriage. Like, you go to school for like 3 to 4 years. So that's what they were calling their whole entire relationship. A joke, a fraud.
But why?
Wow.
Because they some haters. Because she's black and she's white and she's beautiful and she went against the grain like Princess Diana did. And they
But
were
why
like,
call
nah.
it fake? If nothing else, if it's
You
like,
think they think it's like a reality show move?
imagine coming.
They had no reason to think that, though. But yes, she's an actress. You know what I mean? Her role was a little salacious on the show. She was a little
I've
sexy.
never heard this.
Yeah, she was very sexy. I mean, there was a lot of
conspiracy.
sex scenes, right? On
Suits.
Suits. So, these are highbrow people that sip tea. They wanted him to marry an upstanding woman, but he married the cute girl from America,
But why
the
would they
little
call it
hottie.
fake? If you bringing back a chick that you know your family not gonna approve of, that should say to your family, this shit real as fuck.
Y'all fake, yeah.
This shit real as fuck.
I actually think that I feel like Meghan gets a lot of attention, and Meghan versus the royal family gets a lot of attention. And we don't really think about how you're right. Harry is making
He
some
is holding
choices.
it
Oh no, he a
Damn.
thug, fam.
Harry is
He is.
He a
making some
motherfucking thug. He out here doing what he's supposed to do.
big choices.
Yeah. No, a lot of black women is getting turned on by Harry right now.
Really
Harry
sad.
is winning a lot of black women over.
Ding, ding, ding.
I'm letting you know
Points,
right
points,
now.
points, points.
If he and Meghan ever break up, he's still good.
He got
here in the
options.
hood.
He got
He
options.
got hella options.
He has options.
You will see him next with Karrueche or somebody. He'll be
Wow. Karrueche is dating someone.
like, is she? I
Fine.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the rules. I don't know what's going
I
on.
don't know the rules in relationships. I don't know how it works.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I think holding your wife down is hot.
Holding your wife down is hot.
So hot.
What? Imagine somebody was like, nah, it's not.
it's
not really that hot.
I guess. To each his own.
Respecting your woman? Lame. Like, no.
Making her a princess. I'm just like, my mind is blown over Harry's story.
Yeah.
I also wonder what the relationship.
Look at Chris making Harry the fucking star all over again.
I know. Here's my
He's
other
like, how
wonder.
can I get this white guy more credit? It's like, here
this
we go.
white privilege.
Chris is like,
Okay.
he's a strong man. You're right,
Well, let's
Sterling.
talk about the prince in the princess's story. I just literally actually haven't even thought
The
about
strong
it.
one.
But we have. We've talked about it a lot.
The other person I'm thinking about is like the executive of Suits and
Yeah.
like what his relationship with Meghan is like. That must have been a status shift, right? Just all the people that you work below that Suits. Not like Suits are really lucky for Meghan Markle because Suits were about to.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they
Is
would.
Sue still around right now?
I mean, Suits probably sold more syndication, and people go, "What's Suits?" Because
Oh, yeah,
of
for sure,
Meghan
for
Markle.
sure.
Meghan should really own more Suits than she has in the past. Not more Suits, but more of Suits.
Like clothing wear?
No, she doesn't need to.
Okay. Sorry.
She doesn't need to become like
That
a
lost me. I was like,
pants.
she
suit
should
lady.
wear double-breasted options. Her style choices really aren't on brand.
She got a Disney contract, though, didn't she? A voiceover contract? Yeah, she did.
She's
Meghan.
cool.
Yeah.
She's a hustler.
Every time you say Meghan, I'm so black, I only hear the stallion.
Stallion.
Every fucking time.
Because you know what time it
you
is.
like Meghan, I'm like
The stallion.
I'm like, I think she did get a contract with Disney as well. I don't know. I made that up.
I love Meghan. I love both Meghans.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm here for it. I'm here for all girl power and all that stuff. I like Meg the Stallion. I don't know enough about Meg the Markle. Meg the fucking Markle.
Meg the Markle.
Did she not take his last name?
No, she really thugging too though.
She a G.
They
She's
be
like
thugging.
this whole royalty shit.
Fuck that shit. She legit didn't take his last name.
Yeah.
Wow, she became the Duchess of Sussex, and then was like, no thanks.
Yeah.
She's like, that actually sucks.
So are they no longer? Is he still a prince?
No,
fam.
He's not.
He is Harry.
Fam,
He's
that's
Harry.
Harry. That's Harry from the block.
Harry
Harry from the
H.
block.
The homie. That's the big homie.
Because they were like, this kind of sucks living here. They were like, the
Yeah.
royalty's kind of stupid.
Chris.
Maybe it is like a reality show.
Have you not been here?
Chris, where you been, fam? They was treating her crazy.
I
Apparently.
know
They were
they did
bullying
that a
this
long time
woman.
ago. But I know a long time ago they left
Like
the
a year
royal
ago.
family.
It's like a year.
But wow. I still don't know the ins and outs of this story. I really don't care. They're like UK royalty, and I'm like, I actually want to avoid this article.
Right.
So I am like, actually though.
But no, Chris, I can't let you have that because you be caring about people with jobs in America. I don't even care about. Like, yeah, he's the mayor of this very small town and such and such. I don't give a shit about him.
If you guys care about WandaVision, you can care about Meghan. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
She's a real superhero.
I mean, okay. I'm not going to sit here and go against her on this one. You win.
Say it.
You win.
Do it.
She's a superhero. She's a superhero. If nothing else, she is a superhero. She is changing what the royal family looks like even over
Absolutely.
there for all black women who are over there who are looking like, I ain't never seen this shit.
Absolutely.
And he imported one. That's the craziest
Man,
part.
she is foreign.
Yeah, she foreign. But it's still like, it's a great, it's what? Why are you laughing? She foreign. She American as
You
a
know they be
motherfucker.
hyping it up. Foreign.
He flew in that foreign. She from Kansas.
Milwaukee native.
Ooh, he got a little exotic bitch. I see you. Where you from, sweetheart? Wisconsin.
Idaho.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah. It's a great move by Meghan to infiltrate the royal family and tear it apart. Because it should be torn apart because it's stupid as fuck.
Agreed.
You
And why
think
the
she
fuck
did
do
this
we
to tear
care?
it apart? You think she was like, I'm going to go over there and fuck this shit?
I think she went over there and she was like, dude, this isn't that great. You were born into this. This
Yeah.
kind of sucks. It's stupid also. Everybody thinks it's stupid. The people don't like you. Why don't you leave?
Okay, so
And-
boom. This is what we're about to do. We're going to pack this shit up
Yeah.
and we out.
You know how crazy that sex had to be. He looked there and was like, shorty,
Yep.
whatever you talking about, I'm with it. Whatever you even talking
You want me
about,
to pack
I'm
my
with
bags
it.
now or tomorrow?
I'm about to
what
tell
you
him right
need?
now to pack the bags.
Like, what
You know he didn't pack
what
them.
do you
I'm about to
need?
tell him to pack the bags right now. We can get up out of here.
What are you afraid of your grandma?
Yeah.
You're afraid of your grandma.
Old lady, huh?
Look, leave. I mean, I think it's an easy sell. Like, hey, royalty is dumb. Especially if you're like, oh, we're not even being treated well.
Yeah, this
We're being
sucks.
bullied.
That's the
and-
part. Because royalty is not dumb if you've been treated amazing. I imagine you're like, bitch, I'm a
But do you think
duchess.
that's just like a set and like
It's a prop house.
like
They're shooting. And action. We need a scene from you, queen. Great work out there.
And cut.
or that she goes back down to like her kind of pretty
To
shoddy,
wardrobe. To wardrobe.
her like shoddy dressing room that like isn't that nice and she's had since like the 70s. William's the older brother, and so he knows he's gonna become king,
Oh my god.
right?
But what the fuck does that mean? You're just unemployed
Yeah, it's
in the reality house?
I'm
But you
the
get to
king of
make
the
rules.
castle. Oh, no, I'm the king. No, I'm the king of the castle. Like,
Yeah.
okay, what the fuck
You're
y'all even doing in there?
Playing a game.
chess. Yeah, you weirdos.
I get to be in charge of the
You
game.
guys are inbred. You're definitely inbred.
I'm the king of the castle. I'm
Yeah,
the
if I was Meghan, I would want to get out of there too.
Fuck yeah.
She walked up in there
Because you
like,
can't
what?
even do shit. What you gotta do when the queen goes to sleep, you gotta go to sleep too, right? In the house. If she goes to sleep, you have to go to sleep.
I've never heard
It's like
this.
no, it's hella rules. It's hella rules, and the rules suck. Oh, the rules suck. I had a British girlfriend. Trust me.
Oh, okay, the guy with the British girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, love.
fucking-
And then when everyone's tired, when she drinks tea, you got to drink a tea too.
Yeah. You gotta stand up and shit when she walks in the room.
How's she know? She was
She's
in the royal
British.
family? Was she in the royal
The
family?
same way you would know about the president, what happens
It's
with
all
them,
he
whatever.
say, she said, though. Like you said,
No,
reality
it's their
show.
history. They learn it.
But when the queen goes to sleep, everybody in the house has to go to
and she gonna sleep at 6 p.m. nowadays. you ain't getting no life.
He made that up.
I would also want
look
to move
it the
out.
fuck up, man.
I'm Googling it.
If you're in the house,
And I see
you
nothing.
don't live in the same house as her either, though.
Okay, so that's bizarre. So you're at your crib and you got to go to sleep because the queen sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your girlfriend's name that was British? I'm going to Google her. Does she have Instagram?
What we're not doing is that.
Let me see how British she really is. She really from like Inglewood.
She British. Yo, what we learned today? That queens, you gotta go to sleep when the queen goes to sleep.
Yeah.
Well, this says technically that guests cannot go to bed before the queen goes to bed.
Maybe it was that one. Okay. Stupid.
Wow, this says who reportedly she checks in at midnight. So you weren't far off.
At midnight, fam, that's late.
And you can't go to bed before her. Actually, that's like a real
what if I got work
strong
to do?
Party.
What if I got work to do? If I'm like, yo, I got an early morning, I got a call time at 6 a.m. The queen like, nah, nigga, you don't.
Absurd.
You got 6 hours.
Sorry, I was hanging out with the queen last night. You know how it goes.
Yeah. That's crazy. The queen still slept at midnight. They thought the queen had passed away like 2 years ago. No, they really did. No one knew. They didn't get like a report in the house of if she was living or not. You heard reports saying she was dead. We don't even know the same queen, honestly. I'm not here for a conspiracy, but I am though.
For someone who doesn't care, you know a lot of really strange facts
I had
about
a British girlfriend.
Oh, prove it.
People knew. People knew about this girl.
I like her just giving you random British fact. You know, the queen never dies. And you're like, that must be a fact.
He is asking
what?
pillow talk.
I never asked.
The pillow talk
question.
was crazy. Like, so tell me, what kind of tea do you guys drink?
Yeah, English.
When does the queen go to bed?
Tea, obviously.
Sick. You're sick.
Yeah, and they eat English
That
breakfast.
sounds like a fake.
It's horrible. They eat beans. They eat beans with their fucking breakfast. Beans and like these horrible little sausages is the worst looking thing. You eat that shit?
I have eaten that shit. I don't think it's
I did
great
put you on the
food.
spot. The energy feels so aggressive towards you.
No, I don't think it's great. I don't think British food is great food.
Damn.
You know,
I've never tried.
it's like bangers and mash. You ever try beans and toast?
What is his
bangers and mash?
Was that a racial slur?
What did his accent turn into? His accent got
Bangers and slash.
it weirdly landed in Florida. Weirdly landed.
That's the bath salts talking.
They're like shepherd's pie. They like bangers and mash. They like beans on toast.
Yeah.
All these things.
I like beans.
I think you like
toast.
Straight beans
I like
on straight toast.
I don't know. Is it like
It's
baked
fine.
beans, like
Live your
barbecue
life,
beans,
Kayla.
or
It's fine.
pinto beans? Is it what kind of beans?
It's like fucking baked beans.
Yeah, I might like
It's
it.
no taco.
You never had like a barbecue plate where you have like your chicken and your beans and you kind of just like
I'm not the
scoop
bean
in it?
nigga. I'm not the one that's gonna be like, ooh, beans.
I get
I'm
excited for
not
some
like,
beans.
ooh, this barbecue ain't complete without no beans. Not
That's
me.
me. I like a bean with like bacon.
All right. I'm just not the bean guy. There's always random dishes that don't belong in black culture that make it over to our culture.
Do you
spaghetti
put
is one of them.
Ranch on your spaghetti?
I put ranch on my
Whoa.
spaghetti. I do not. You're disgusting to get your hand away from me when you do that.
First of
Like,
all,
on your
I wasn't the one that did it, but Sweetie did it, and Twitter was literally losing their minds. Like people were very, very, very upset that she did that, but it was like a viral moment.
Is it just pasta and ranch?
I think that I have tried it before though. Before I have even seen her do it. I don't know why.
Why? Yes. Did you drop it in there? It's like, oh my God. Or did you have like a hot wing next to your spaghetti and it had a little ranch on the plate and you was like, a little ranch in my spaghetti, and you tried it and you was like, that wasn't bad.
That wasn't terrible.
I've been there before. For
yeah,
sure.
where your food touches and it's like, well, that wasn't shit.
Okay, well then I've definitely done that.
No, but
before.
she took the ranch and was like,
using it as a
But
sauce.
she be doing TikToks and stuff, right? Like Jason Derulo be making like fucking.
No.
He bakes like stuff that doesn't even make sense, and he's like,
No, he's
ooh,
so annoying.
yummy.
Sorry.
And people were like, that looks
but
I guess.
annoying.
like stuff.
Nobody's really eating that. She does things that she actually really eats, like oysters. She takes the top ramen package, sprinkles that on top of her oysters, eats it.
Oh, Hood Gourmet.
Yes.
So she's her own chef on Hood Gourmet. I like at least trying Hood Gourmet shit for sure.
She eats like she's in prison. It's really interesting.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, all right. Yeah,
Who gets oysters in prison though?
Well, if prison had oysters.
If she like crunched some flaming hot stuff and put them on the oysters.
She took Doritos, put that on top of her sushi.
I get this.
And then
Ooh,
something
I
else.
love all this. All sounds great.
Yeah, and nothing that she's done. Oh, she took hot Cheetos, put that on top of her pizza, ate that. Would definitely do that.
How often is she pooping? Does she speak about it or?
I was watching something that was saying her farts probably smell so bad. Like I feel for Quavo because her ass. She's a beautiful woman.
Yeah,
but
that ass gotta be lighting that thing up.
Ta-ta.
You think it's a light show now? Watch and watch me explode. Can you date a girl with stanky farts? I know we're supposed to stop the show a long time ago. I'm sorry. Let's go. Let's get off the show.
All right, next week on Wine and Weed, we'll talk about whether you could date a girl with stinking farts.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Kayla, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. We had so much fun. You're so funny. It was amazing.
I'm so funny.
And you told us a lot about the royal family that we didn't know.
No, you told us a lot. Don't try me. Do not try me.
We'll see you guys next week.
Zip it up and zip it out. Pow, bitches.